going on, man?
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for sitting down with me.
No problem, man. No problem.
How's your week been so far?
I can't complain, brother. A lot of chaos, but that's what I live for.
Yeah, I get it. I feel like the weeks keep getting busier too, like as the years go on.
Absolutely. Hold on, let me flip this camera
Oh,
here.
you're chilling.
Let's see here. There we go.
Cool. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's able to do it, but I've had an interview where like people film it that way and it's so hard to edit, so I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, no problem.
But what's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have an interview with Willie Carter of the Indianapolis Clowns. Thank you for sitting down with me, Willie.
Absolutely, man. I look forward to it.
Yeah, I did too. I don't know if you know yet, but could you please tell me about your role or what you think your role will be with the clowns?
So kind of similar to Coach. I saw you had him on here, Party Animals hitting coach.
Yeah,
Uh, how do you pronounce his last name? Karamato?
Coromato, I think.
Coramato, yeah, Coramato, awesome dude. But I'm the hitting guy and outfield, but most of my time will be in the cage. I'm a hitting rat, man. I love to hit the baseball.
That's awesome. Like, three advice to a younger kid that wants to get better at hitting, what would they be?
Absolutely, man. Just keeping it simple, man. I think I really feel bad for you guys in today because you guys are so freaking smart, man. You have too much access to technology, and there's a lot of hitting gurus on the internet. There's a lot of information. I think you find it and keep it as simple as possible and as consistent as possible. That's how you stay around and have success, brother.
That's awesome. So you think all the like internet and the people telling you have your bat pat this way is ruining the game?
And yes and no, because you know what's crazy? It'll work for certain guys. You know what I mean? That's like when I got drafted by the Braves. I first got there. You know, they were all trying to get us to hit like Acuna. I'm not
Yeah.
Acuna. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you know, you got to figure out what works for you, and if it feels weird, it's probably not for you.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like you said, Acuna's he's a stud, but different dudes are like speedsters and have different approaches
Hmm.
on how they play the game.
Absolutely,
Did
absolutely.
did you ever hit with Acuna by chance while you were at the
So
Braves?
in spring training, he was a couple of cages over, man. The dude's a great guy. Just watching him get to work, he keeps his things real simple from what I saw, man. There wasn't any rocket science going in there. He's just worrying about using his legs and he doesn't even think about his hands, man. You know what I mean? He keeps it simple.
Yeah, that's the thing. The simpler, the better, and the less you can think.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
What are you gonna bring into the clowns on like how to stay simple and just stay in the box and work fast and banana ball?
So absolutely. So I'm glad I kind of had a semi practice of this. So we in 2022 they implemented the pitch clock, you know, in the minor leagues and the
Yeah,
big leagues. So it was the first time, and we didn't know how to pace ourselves. So I'm laughing because the Bananas, our first game we played on with the Braves with the pitch clock was an hour and 55 minutes. So
wow.
nobody was getting out of the box, all that, man. So main thing I'm gonna really preach to the guys, man. We got to hunt the fastball, keep it simple. We just got to stay up the middle. That's it. Keep it simple, and I want to be the best team with runners in scoring position. I want to be the best situational hitting team because in banana ball, winning the inning can win you some games and it'll win you a championship.
That's an awesome goal too, because like you said, a championship in the games, but baseball sometimes just comes down to who could have gone that runner over at the third and the seventh.
Yep. Instead, I'm trying to be that. I'm sure you got a
Yeah.
teammate that wants to, oh man, I want to hit this ball over the fence.
Yeah.
So something I tell my guys, I'm good. Give yourself one pitch for that. You hunt for that pitch, you earn the right to hack, but you miss it. Now we got to play ball. Now we got to move the runner. Now we got to do the job.
That's a smart way to do it, because like everyone wants to be that hero, but sometimes that hero is that guy that moves him over, but it doesn't show up in the stat sheet.
Mhm. And the way baseball works, it'll give you that shot eventually. Maybe
Yeah.
not today, maybe in a few years. You just never know.
Yep, it's in timing game.
Absolutely, man.
As a hitting coach, are you gonna like try and stress to your guys? Obviously, it's not gonna happen, but be on time every pitch so you don't foul out to a fan.
Right. I think the main thing is just making sure we're getting ready early. I'd rather us get ready early and have to wait than, oh God, playing catch up. And then, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Foul balls are dangerous now. This is a whole different element. I couldn't imagine being in the box with those guys. You know, I mean, me, I'm going to sell. If I was hitting, I'm selling out to the fastball because
Yeah.
I can adjust to the breaking ball. You know, and the way this game moves, man, we got to be ready for that heat because if we can hunt that heat, we can adjust to anything.
Cool. When you were a hitter, did you think a fastball or a curveball was easier to hit?
Fastball. They pay you to hit a fastball.
Yeah.
This is what I tell my kids. I'm not a very I like I've been in the clubhouse with guys that play chess. He's like, okay, on this count, last time 1-1, he flipped the slider. I'm not that guy. I can't think like that. I'm not that smart. So me, I hunt the fastball and I just adjust, man. And I'm trying to stay right through the middle.
That's awesome. Those guys, like you said too, that play chess they're actually smart, but some guys it's better to just be up there and swing.
Absolutely, man. The game's too hard as it is, man. The easier I
Yeah,
can keep it, the better.
exactly. So as a hitting coach, which stadium are you most excited to play in this
Oh
year?
man, dude. So me in general, dude, I'm excited to go to every one, even the small places. Believe it or not, I'm gonna have probably more excitement in the small places just from being at all these big stadiums. But I'm looking forward to all the football stadiums, man. I'm just
Yeah,
ready for the uniqueness of it. You know what I mean? How having to adjust to like 220 in the corners and all that. And then really, I've never been to the state of California, so I'm looking forward to that one. And I've never been to the state of Colorado, so I'm looking forward to that one as well in Coors Field.
that's awesome. That's the
Yeah.
thing, like in course field, the ball flies, so you're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
love that as a hitting coach.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Why are you more excited for the minor leagues, like not the minor league, but the college and the minor league stadiums rather than like the Rocky Stadium and other places like that?
What's more exciting about him, you said?
Yeah,
Uh, I really wouldn't even say more excited. I'd just say really the atmosphere, man, because I've had a blast in some tiny minor league stadiums, but it was just the
mhm,
crowd. It really depends to me on the atmosphere, more or less the stadium. That's my opinion.
exactly. The fans
Mm,
carry it,
absolutely.
which Banana Ball is great at.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Again, as a hitting coach, is there one guy you're circling on like a piece of paper right now that you're trying to study before the season starts as a pitcher?
Oh, as a pitcher, oh, probably Jackie Bradley.
Yeah. He's
Definitely,
gonna
man. That's
be,
gonna so yeah, man. He's gonna be a big weapon for us, man. A big leader and a big help for me as well. You know what I mean? Just having that leadership. I'm gonna lean on him a lot this year as well.
yeah. Did you ever get to like meet him in spring training when you were with the
Never. No, I don't think we crossed paths. I think he might have been in Milwaukee at that time, and I'm pretty sure they're yeah. They're out in Arizona. I
Yeah.
was fortunate for me. I was in Florida. I'm a Florida boy.
Oh, you rather Florida there than Arizona right now?
So yeah, mainly because I've been to Arizona. I'm used to that humidity. I've lived in this my whole life. Arizona cooked me, man. I couldn't even breathe out there, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm currently out of Arizona. It's like even right now I feel like it's
It's
hot.
beautiful. I love it, but man, I just couldn't breathe.
Yeah. Like today it was 80 outside, which is hot for
That's
January.
that's not 80. Wow.
Yeah. It's been like highs at 80 and lows at like 60, 65.
Oh, that's nice. That's so
Yeah.
nice.
The lows are nice.
I love that.
Yeah. Are the Florida stadiums in spring training like spread out or are they kind of like close
So
together?
that's the biggest difference I did notice about Arizona. Arizona threw me off just because it seems like everything is like Scottsdale, Mesa. Is that right?
Yeah.
Am I saying that right? Mesa and God, I'm blanking right now. Phoenix City.
Yeah, they're all like
Yeah.
kind of real close to each other.
Yeah, man, it was like, wow, man, travel was awesome there. But Florida, man, like, I don't know if you ever been to Florida.
I went for 3 days at Disney World, but we went nowhere else except for Disney
So
World.
if you were to like drive all the way through Florida, man, it's going to take you forever to get through there, man. So everything is spread out
Is
a
the
lot.
traffic is the traffic bad in that big city too?
Oh, yeah. So it depends what part. I was a North Florida guy. I wasn't really close to the beaches. I was more like in the Florida, Georgia area. But down south, man, good Lord, man, you couldn't pay me to live down there, man.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, Miami's crazy.
So I know you just said you couldn't pay you, but like $1 million to live down there, would you take it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I power through
Cool.
it.
So, is there an opponent on a different team besides the Clowns that you're circling as a pitcher that you're trying to prepare you guys for?
Absolutely. Jake Scope to me is one of the biggest threats, and we have a lot of right-handed pitching.
Yeah.
He makes me nervous. Really, that whole party animals lineup. Just from what I'm watching from YouTube and just talking to the coaches and players, they got it figured out, man. Like they are a dangerous
Yeah.
offensive team. Very.
That's the whole reason they won the championship. Like they had some pitchers, but they just hit their whole way through it.
Yeah, man. I mean, they look like a professional baseball team, like offensively.
They do. It's wild. It's like Jake
Mhm.
School, Justin Bieber. They have dude after dude that can just rake in that lineup.
Oh yeah, man. And plus, I love that staff, man. Bob Assist and Coromado, man. Great guys, man.
Yeah, like you just mentioned him, Anthony Cormato. Have you been like talking to him or taking notes from him about how to have a good lineup?
So I can't wait to. So I've been at a coaches convention. He wasn't there, but I've been talking to Bob Assist, his head coach, and me and him have kind of been on Instagram with each other. But I can't wait to really pick his brain, man, because he and I are very similar. I can tell, very similar mindsets.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. So as a hitting coach now, when you quit or retired from the Braves, you went into coaching younger kids at like private lessons. Did that help prepare you for this moment?
Absolutely, man. I really do because when you're coaching a team atmosphere, you don't have as much time. We do here in Banana Ball, but as much time to individually peel back the layers with every player, like in college, But when I was doing private lessons, you're coming to me, spending a whole hour with me,
Yeah.
and we're gonna peel the whole layers. We're gonna figure it out. It's awesome, man. So yeah, definitely. Because now I kind of know what I'm looking for, and I can kind of see if somebody needs, hey, man, like let's try to get you on a set routine, whatever that is, whatever they need.
That's awesome. Do you think the Indianapolis Clowns will be more fun than the private lessons or about the same?
Oh, man, way more fun, man. Way more fun. The problem is with individual lessons, man, you kind of just get stuck in that cage. I mean, I personally like being out on the field.
Yeah.
And, it's funny because we could have a great lesson, everything feels good in the cage, and then we go to play a game. You had a rough game, and the mom and dad are calling me, hey, you know what I mean? What's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Fix them. But here, this is a whole different atmosphere. And now I'm kind of where I want to be back with grown men again, get to have more fun, get to kind of open up and be myself again.
Yeah, I feel that because I have a private hitting coach who's awesome, but like sometimes I absolutely rake on Fridays with my lesson before my tournament, and then I go for like 0 for 3 on Saturday, and I'm like, well, only if I could do that in the game.
Right, absolutely.
So, like you said, it's a different experience from like kids to adults, but what are three takeaways you're gonna take from the private lessons into the clowns?
Oh, good, great question. Number one, patience, man. Patience is something that like doing these lessons for this long has really helped me build that. Patience, and really two of these. The second thing, 2 ears, one of these.
Yeah,
That's the main thing. Listen, because the hitter is going to tell you. I can't feel what you feel, but we can communicate and figure that out together.
exactly.
One more takeaway. I would say, man, this is just a normal, but just get to have fun, man. That's the main thing, man. Just being a grown child again.
Yeah, like you mentioned at the start too, but like with social media, all the pressure to go out and perform in these perfect games, tournaments, my teammates are like, dude, I like baseball, but I'm not having as much fun. And then they go out and they like do trick plays for a practice, and they have so much fun again.
Yeah, because we grew up. This see what sucks for you, man. Like when I grew up, we didn't have social media like that. So it
Yeah,
was just go play, go have fun. And then unfortunately for you guys, man, there's so much stuff out there, and you guys are so athletic at a young age, man. I was not near that athletic at that age. And the problem is parents see that and coaches see it like, oh my God, what a prodigy.
yeah,
So they forget that's still a 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16-year-old kid. You know what I mean? He's not Otani yet.
exactly.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Skill can only get you so far, but it's like how you work and your talent at.
Absolutely, because unfortunately, man, like just being around this game, I'm seeing a lot of kids that I've even worked with. They're great. They're ranked top 10 in perfect game. But when it came time for college, man, they kind of plateaued and they just end up quitting because they lost the love for it at such a young age of being told you got to do this. Oh man, you got to get that rank up. Oh, you dropped. Instead of that kid's childhood would just blink of an eye disappeared. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and I feel like part of it is like two kids and parents look on social media and they're like, this dude's touching 92 at 13 and my kid's at 70. So then they start comparing
They
themselves
panic.
to, yeah.
But also, we don't forget us boys and guys don't start. We don't stop growing till we're 25.
Is that
You
how
know,
long we start growing?
yeah, man. Look at Paul Skeens. He had one offer out of high school, man.
Yeah. And
Now look at him.
Terry Screwball too. They had two offers out of high school and now they're back-to-back Cy Young Award winners.
Exactly, man. And even me, dude, I was a JUCO NAIA guy, man. Did not belong getting drafted. You know what I mean? They will
Yeah,
find you. You put the hard work in there, but at the same time, I had been trying to get drafted all those years, and the one season I didn't care. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go have fun. I got drafted because you know
that's
what?
all.
I didn't have like 100 pounds on my back trying to carry it. You
That's
know, what I mean, I felt
awesome.
free.
Yeah. How was that like extra warning, do you think, than if you tried to previous years, like you said, pushing to get drafted by and then just getting drafted?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
You're good. Like, was it more rewarding and more freeing to kind of realize that you didn't have to push so hard to get drafted and just let it come to you?
Absolutely, and I think, and I'm a believer, man. God had a plan for me.
Yeah.
So out of high school, I had filled out questionnaires. That's the whole reason I went to junior college. So because back then no NIL, so you had to go JUCO to be draft eligible. So I'm every year I'm watching that draft. I'm being told, hey, we're gonna get you this round. We're gonna get you this round. We're gonna get you this round. Nothing, nothing. Finally, and then I think I needed that because mentally I wasn't ready. If I did get drafted and go, I wouldn't have been ready mentally. What I mean? But as I was a senior, I'm 22, got my degree, now, okay, I feel comfortable, what I mean? I have security blanket, even if I don't make it, I'll go to work, you know what I mean? Go get a good job.
Exactly. So like you said, sometimes like we don't realize that God has a greater plan for us and the mental side that kind of worked out for you.
Oh yeah, man. He's gonna take you down the path, man. That
Yeah,
feels like it's never ending, but there's something on the other side.
exactly.
Always is.
Do you have a favorite Bible verse?
I do actually. Proverbs, I want to 3, 5, through 6. It was like trust in the Lord with all our heart and do not lean on your understanding and all the way you acknowledge him and he will make straight your paths. Basically saying if you trust in the Lord and we submit to him, he will lead us on the path that he personally has for us.
That's a great one too, because like we just mentioned, some people are pushing for what the route they want to go down, but God's plan is 10 times greater. It just might take an extra 3 years.
And man, think about it. Oprah Winfrey didn't become Oprah till about she was like 50 something years old.
Yeah,
Vera Wang made her best selling dress at like 48, 52, something like that.
yeah,
Oh yeah, man. Success takes a while to get there. We need a lot of life lessons on the way to be able to uphold and consistently hold that success.
exactly.
Kind of like Jesse
My
Cole, our owner, man. That guy there. Look what I mean. I'm sure you've heard his story.
yeah, it's
How,
wild.
yeah, how many people would tap out of that and just go right to work?
Yeah, dude, he slept on an air mattress. He even tore his arm up in college, and now he's in the owner of one of the most famous baseball teams out there.
Because he mentally and he believed that he could not fail at that. He knew there was something on the other side.
He knew, like, he even told me in the interview if he got ran over by a car, he was still gonna pursue this dream and keep it going.
I 100% believe
That
that.
made me laugh so hard during the interview too.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. That man's and I mean, something I like to tell guys, man. Something I was told. I was raised by my grandparents, man. And eyes tell you a lot about somebody. You can look into his eyes and you see determination.
Yeah,
Like that guy, I really believe he hasn't had a sip of coffee in his life. That's just him. He's that driven.
that's
He doesn't need
crazy.
an alarm clock.
Yeah. Does that make you more excited to go down to Savannah and just talk to him and have that leader at the front of your team?
Absolutely, man. Just because I'm a very like aggressive, outgoing person, I'm very determined, man. And pro ball, I don't want to ruin that for anybody, but it's a business. It's a very high
Yeah,
paying business, and they don't kind of let you shine like you want to. You know what I mean? They don't want you to kind of do certain things, But here, I'm seeing that he really had a drive to change it to where we can literally be ourselves. This game is hard enough, but he made it to where even if you go 0 for 4, you don't have, what I mean? You don't have to worry about, oh my God, am I going to get cut today? You know what I
yeah,
mean? That was like pro ball every day. I lived in a suitcase because we didn't know if we were going to get traded, released, sent across the country. I've seen a guy get traded at 4:30 in the morning out all the way out west. He had to
that's
grab his
crazy.
things, hit a flight. Man, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I've heard it from other dudes. They say like pro ball's the whole dream growing up, and it's great to pursue those dreams. But once they get to that minor leagues kind of indie ball level, it's just like if this guy's good enough to make it, let's hold him until we get another dude, and then trade him away. And then they go to banana ball, and it's like trick plays. It doesn't matter what you do, and it's all about having fun again.
Right, man. Because I mean, MLB's a business. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
everything's a business, but And I mean, I think Banana Ball, yeah, we're a business, but also we're in the business of fans first.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it shows.
Yeah. And it's
Mhm.
like you don't like I don't wouldn't say you don't wouldn't know it as a coach, but it's gonna like make it easier for your hitters when they have a tough day to go out and just sign for fans.
Absolutely, man. And then that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up. That's something I couldn't stand. When I'm playing with guys, we have prospects I'm playing with, and they just go bypass the fans, wouldn't sign anything. I'm like, dude, what was your dream as a kid?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, I would sign anything. The fact that somebody wants my signature, I don't care if you're gonna throw it on eBay. I don't care. I'll sign it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's the thing. Like some players just walk by without signing, and I'm
Yeah,
still at that age where I love to collect it, and it's like, wow, you couldn't take 10 seconds for three people.
yeah. Or even if you don't sign, at least acknowledge. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? At least
Welcome. Yeah.
costs no money. It doesn't take it's not hard work.
And the bananas do so well at making sure everyone signs.
Yeah, and the way I say, I get paid to do that. So
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
So at the big like major league ballparks with his fans in the upper deck, how do you plan on like going up there if you do and like signing for them and making sure they just have so much fun?
That's a great question. So I would love to see how I'd love to see how we do that. I'm definitely gonna see how these veterans approach that, but dude, however I can, I'm sure there's a way where they come down and we intercourse with them. But dude, I'll try to sign 50 to 100,000 if I have to.
That's
I'll sign every
awesome.
bit.
Yeah, you're gonna fit in well then.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. I
No
hope so.
problem. What do you think will be like the weirdest thing you'll be asked to sign this year?
Oh man, dude, I've signed some weird things. I've literally signed a peach before,
Really?
a real peach. Yeah,
Did the Sharpie like not go into it?
with a sharpie. It was strange, man. I mean, I just did the initial best I could, but that's a great question, man. I'm imagining we're the clowns, so trying to think. Maybe a clown nose, maybe even a banana. I can see
Yeah,
that.
that'd be wild.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you have like a certain number of autographs you think you'll sign this year?
Oh man, dude, I'm hoping to sign up 50,000 if I could.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
absolutely, that'd be awesome. 100,000, however many I can
Yeah. Did you
before they
like
kick us out.
sorry, go ahead.
No, I said just before they kick us out, I'll sign however
Yeah.
many I can.
Just sign for everyone until they leave.
Absolutely.
As a kid, did you like practice your signature in a notebook?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of us have, but yeah, man. Unfortunately, I hate to admit this, but during class, yes,
Yeah, I did that
over and over.
today. I did that today. My teacher was like, I'd finished my work and I was kind of bored, so I was like, let's see if I can make this better.
Yeah, I got a great advice on that too, because I used to try to like get as quick as I can, but they're not all the same. I had a buddy, take your time with it, dude. Just take your time, make it neat. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
That's something I've had to work on because I'm getting in fast mode. I'm a very high pace, high energy.
Yeah, I get that too. I'd be like, it looks good to me, and then I look at, like my partner looks at it, and I'm like, wow, this is actually bad.
Oh yeah, man.
So, you got drafted to the Braves. How cool was that call in the 2019 MLB draft?
Awesome, man. Just because of the many years I've watched it and just in my own way, embarrassment and shame. Like, oh God, again. But it was funny. I wasn't even watching it until I got the real phone call. He's like, "Hey, like we are picking you right this second." Boom. I'm like, "Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see it." And then bang, it happened. Yeah, I still got that call today. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's on my Instagram, man.
The Braves select ID 3002, Carter Willie, left fielder, Weber International University. Hometown is Lake City, Florida.
Still one of a great moment. Just a lot of hard work and suffering that got you there, man.
That's awesome. Did you have like a draft party or no? Because you said you took
No, I never did. I never even wanted that. I didn't want to be around people.
really?
Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure I had my phone on do not disturb, and literally just my agent could reach me. That was it.
That's awesome. Was it like kind of rewarding, like you said, like you had been through many years of travel ball, indie ball, and just to hear your name that you have a shot to go professional?
Oh yeah, dude. Just because in the year before I had the red shirt at the college. I was at Georgia Gwinnett College. I had the red shirt. Life's starting to go the wrong way, man. And even my granddad said, you can come home, go to work. I'm just like, something told me don't do it, man. Nah, just play one more season. Play your last season. Why not? I said, all
Yeah,
right. And then good thing I did, man. Good thing
that's
I
that's awesome. What was your coolest experience from the Braves organization?
Hmm. Definitely say, to be honest, not even hitting, man. The fact that I stole 20 bags in a year, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man. For me,
sick.
I mean, I'm a quick guy, but I'm mainly known for the bat, man. And it's because it was something I had made a goal for myself, especially when I seen these catchers going to the. I said, dude, I'm gonna steal bags this year. Coach kind of laughed at me. I said, no, watch, I'm gonna take off,
That's
and I took off.
that's awesome too, because like I looked at your Instagram and you're kind of jacked, and jacked
I
dudes aren't
appreciate
supposed.
it.
Yeah, jacked dudes aren't supposed to be that fast. And then I looked your minor league career, you're at 30 stolen bases.
Yeah, man. So I do like to eat, do
Yeah,
like to eat, but it's something like the main thing with base running. You don't have to be a blazing fast guy. I really learned the correct of just that first step, man, is everything. Your first move is everything. That takes
exactly.
away like tenths of a second, man, and every second means something.
Yep. Do you follow Major League Baseball at all still?
I do a little bit, yeah, I do a little bit. I just haven't watched it as much. I did watch that Amazing World Series we just had, though.
Yeah. Do you know Josh Naylor by chance?
I do. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I love the energy, man. I love the energy.
he's awesome. He's
Oh
one
yeah,
of
he's a dog. I would love to have him in Banana Ball.
he'd be so entertaining, high energy, awesome dude.
Yeah, I know I'm jumping the gun, but by far a personal person I know. You know Jazz Chisholm?
Yes,
Yeah, so I've hit BP with that guy. I know you're gonna ask this at some point. That's the guy I am bringing to Banana Ball.
that's awesome. Yeah, that was my follow-up
Absolutely.
question.
Oh yeah,
Do you personally still know Jazz?
I do.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah, he's
I
a
do.
stud.
Oh yeah, man, and that's the thing. Though, like something I did learn from him, just hitting BP with him. I was 230 pounds. He's probably a buck 50. You
Yeah.
know, but he would hit the ball 50, 60 feet farther than me, man. It's just that guy knows how he knows his swing, and he's such a big leaguer, man. He controls himself, and he fully believes he is the greatest hitter on the planet. And then
Yeah,
that's where it starts. Because I mean, it's the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing in baseball. You know, I could always say, yeah, I'm confident, but then even just that little bit of self-doubt, he has none of it. Even when he's 0 for 5, he said, I'm still God. You know what I mean?
exactly. My coaches stress that to us. Like, even if you
It's
struggle,
tough.
you are the best hitter and think that while you're on the field.
And I say it's even tougher for you guys just because, you know, sometimes parents, because they mean well, they love you, you know what I mean? Coaches, they see a high expectation, and sometimes it's hard. You have all this pressure on you. How old are you, by the way?
I just turned 14.
See, that's what I'm saying. You're 14, you know, you shouldn't have all this weight on your shoulders, you know what I mean?
Exactly. That's where like I appreciate my parents and my coaches. They like
Absolutely.
want me to do the best, but like they kind of stay out of it and they just let me go out and play, and I don't really have that pressure that other kids have right now.
And when I'm doing lessons, that's the first thing I know what kind of lesson I'm gonna have, what kind of parents they are. The
Yeah.
ones that drop them off and just like kind of just sit back and chill. You know what I mean? They don't care. They don't say nothing
Yep.
until afterwards. You know what I mean? If they got any questions.
Yeah, that's exactly what my dad does. He drops me off, just scrolls on. I think he's on Facebook the whole lesson, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then the same thing with me. Like even me, I would probably eventually have to take a kid. Once I have a kid, I'm sure he's gonna want to, or she's gonna want to go to somebody else. That's how it always is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll disappear.
Awesome. Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you ever like, I know you said you hit batting practice with Jazz, but how did you get to meet Jazz?
So funny story. So when I was still playing with the Braves in the offseason, I'd go coach at my college at Weber International. And his younger brother, who also played, he was drafted out of the Bahamas out of high school, or
Wow.
yeah, 17 years old. And then so he still has eligibility. When you go out of high school, you can go back and play in college or whatever. So he came to Weber. So I was coaching his brother. I worked with his brother a lot, and then he came out there to get some work in. And then that's how me and him we would just be hitting in the cage. And it's funny, he does no tee work. He only wants moving balls. You know, it's cool to see how that's something I did learn about how every hitter has their own different thing. You know what I mean? Some
Yeah.
guys don't do tee. Like look at Otani, he won't hit on the field. You
Yeah.
know, but think about Jazz, man. It's just how like everything looked like it had a purpose. Everything had a purpose behind it.
That's exactly what you want as a hitter. You don't want to do that like only as soon as they get down to the count, stops caring, just tries to roll over on pitches.
Absolutely, man. And the guy knows himself. He's smooth, man. You know, he's a big leaguer, dude. That's why
Yeah.
he's there.
Well, was his brother just like, did he have just as much cocky, not cockiness, but confident and like talent as his brother did?
I would say his brother very talented, very talented. I just think what it was just a little bit of size. He just kind of
Yeah,
real under, real skinny. Great swing, great hitter. Just and number one, it's hard to get picked out of the NAIA, bro. Especially nowadays, it is hard. So kind of just didn't happen. But I mean, he had a good year. He had a good year that year, and now he's doing. I think he's doing something like player development out in the Bahamas, if I'm not mistaken.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, if you look at some of like Jazz Chisholm's uniforms, they are so tough and clean.
So, yeah. There you go.
Did you try and like wear an arm sleeve and all that drip when you were playing?
So me, I was simple. I wore an arm sleeve, man, and I had tattoos I kind of wanted to keep out there. But yeah, wrist tape. I kept it simple. My main thing was my customized thing. I love the most my elbow guard, man. I was a big Gary Sheffield, Barry Bonds guy,
Oh yeah.
and all those guys had that big arm, especially because I love the inside pitch. So I got to stay in that. I mean, I got to stay in there.
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't like to wear too much stuff, but I have these Cattell Marte batting gloves like custom that are so clean, and
Oh
that's
yeah.
about all I wear.
Man, you look good, you feel good, you play good, man. Same thing with me. I wore 4 chains out there. I mean, it
Yeah.
made me feel good. I played a character before, banana ball was a thing. I mean, it was a thing, but you know what I mean? I always
Yeah.
because you have to have that gimmick, I'll say, or that personnel, like to where, let's say, like from myself, when I walked out there, I was Grande Willie. I wasn't Willie Carter anymore. I was Grande Willie. I was my own person. Then when that game ended, I'm back to Willie.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? We all gotta have that in us.
That
And
must have
banana
been,
ball lets you do it openly.
yeah, that must have been nice to just flip it and then be like, we gotta lock in now.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
As a coach this year, are you still gonna wear the chains?
Absolutely. So I got some crazy things. I'm gonna wait for the season to have it, but I got some Mr. T stuff coming, man.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
So the Clowns are a very old and historic Negro League team. How do you plan on like honoring that history and going out and showing off that history to the new fans?
So we've done like what's tough for us. I mean, luckily we have a great guy that we work with for the entertainment ideas and all that. But he's been educating us as we have been doing our homework on all this stuff, dude. And I don't want to spoil it too much, but we're going to definitely take some of their things that they've done back then, and definitely, yes, we're going to remix it a little bit, but we're also going to do a lot. And I don't want to change too much. I mean, we're still
Yeah,
going to represent those guys because this is a great opportunity, man. I love this because I love the message that it's saying for people like myself.
that's awesome. I was surprised to learn the other day that they did trick plays as well.
Oh yeah, man. To me, I mean, they were OG Harlem
Yeah,
Globetrotters.
Exactly. And then they got
Because
kicked out in
baseball's
like,
tough, man. Because I always thought about that as a kid. I grew up watching the Harlem Globetrotters. I always thought about that. Like, what if they did something like this in baseball?
that's crazy that you thought about that and joined it.
Yeah, it's just like, man, that would be cool,
Yeah.
Because I was always thinking, like, God, that'd be hard, man. Because how do you do it? Yes, but here it is.
And the cool thing about the Bananas is like the Globetrotters, the games are scripted, but Banana Bowl, anyone can win on any given night.
That's the beauty because we're actually trying to. So that's the conception I didn't understand from the outside until now I'm in here. These guys are, it's competitive. They're
Yeah.
trying to beat each other's butts, man. You know what I mean? It gets real competitive.
Yeah, a lot of dudes have told me that they're like best friends off the field and like even in the clubhouse, but as soon as
Oh
that
yeah, they
game starts,
arguing. Yeah, they talk a little crap, man. Oh
yeah. I
yeah.
watched like one mic'd up clip with his pitcher struck out his batter and said, "You suck," and then said a couple F bombs. And I was like, "Wow, this is actually fire."
Yeah, I promise you, they were friends right afterwards. You know what I mean? But that's just the competitive nature, and that's what I
Yep,
love about this because they still let you be competitive and have fun with it, man. You know what I mean? We're not so serious because even bad game or not, you get to flush it while you go out there interacting with yourself or the fans. You know what I mean? We forget all about it, and I
exactly.
think that's something pro ball should. I think that's something Major League Baseball should make you do because that's the thing. Because after a game I've had bad, I'll sit in the locker room for hours, just heated. You know what I mean? Because I
Yeah,
don't want to take that home to my wife. It's not her fault. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
definitely,
That's
that's
the
where
thing.
banana ball is awesome.
How do you think MLB should do that? Do you think they should like force fans to go out and sign or force players to go out and sign after games?
Absolutely, man. You making $2 million a year, man. Go sign it, man. Go
Exactly.
sign a baseball.
Yeah. So my last question for you is I'm gonna ask this to everyone from here on out, but what advice would you give to your younger 12-year-old self?
To just live in the moment, man, and
Yeah.
cherish all the failures. Now that I've seen it, there is something on the other side of that, man. You just got to buy into it. Keep your head down. Keep busting your butt like you are, and just something is on the other side. Even if it's not ball, you're gonna do some big things in life.
Exactly. Like even what you said earlier, God has a greater plan and we need to focus on how we can improve that plan later on, but stay in the moment right now.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's all the questions I have for you. Do you have anything for me?
I do. I do. My first one. What made you want to start a podcast, man?
So I think I want to say I was 7, first started making like baseball YouTube videos because I'm a diehard baseball fan. And then I got it shut down because I was too young. So I kept creating them. I ended up creating 13 different channels before I finally got one approved, which is the one I'm currently on. And
It's
then I
awesome.
think I went to a game and I was just like, dude, if I could interview these dudes, that'd be awesome. So then I reached out to like every player and they slowly just kept trickling in. And then another part of it, I think, is my grandpa's great grandpa. He was a broadcaster for the Cubs and Yankees in the
Really?
World Series. I can send you a picture after if you want, but he has this like booth cart where he broadcasted World Series games and was the Yankees full-time broadcaster, so it might be in my bloodline.
Absolutely. I think so, brother. And I would say you need to stick with this, man, because not many kids have, even myself. I've always said, oh, yeah, I want to do a podcast, but I've never made the move. I have the
Yeah.
equipment. I've never made the move. You know what I mean? The fact that you did it at how old you start this?
I started it when I was 12.
That's incredible, bro. At 12, to be able to have like not, and that's actually one of my next questions. How did you get the courage to do what you're doing? Like, you know what I mean? How did you
Yeah.
not have to like get over the nerves of like, I gotta ask this guy?
Yeah. To be honest, like the interviews, I used to get a little timid for them, and then each one I feel like just got easier.
Oh
And
yeah,
what I feel like I found the most struggling, like with kind of just being myself with this, is like I'm in middle school, and so many people that go to my school follow me on my socials, and it's like some of the clips I post, I feel like might be cringe to them. So then I wait a couple days to post it, and then at that point the interview's already out. So it's kind of been like a little bit of a struggle to just post it that day and get over that fear.
dude, I'm 28 and I deal with that, and that's
Yeah.
something the bananas I like kind of helped with. They do post it. Who cares? And that's look at all these successful influencers, man. They all say the same thing. Who cares? Post it.
Exactly.
Post because you just keep on doing it, man. And then just like you said, go back and look at your old videos and now, and I'm sure you see a complete difference.
Yeah, I used to
And then
not
give it
talk at
10
all.
years. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, I've like slowly gone better at it, but some days it's like a grind because I'm like, wow, this person follows it. I've mathed with her. What's she gonna think about it? And I realize like God has a plan and He doesn't care what I do. So just go be yourself.
Yeah, excuse my language, man, but you're a badass, bro. Keep
Yeah,
doing it, bro. I'm telling you, because man, I didn't have I wouldn't have had to drive. I mean, I had to drive, but I would have been too nervous and too shelled. Like, oh no, I'm scared of what he thinks. The fact
yeah.
that you bulletproof right through it, man. Keep doing it, man.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's see. I actually got. Let me see. Oh yeah, what would you like the clowns to try to do this year?
That's a good question.
Because man, we're a circus now. I mean, there's gonna be
Yeah,
a lot going on. We got a lot of expectations.
like on the field or off the field.
Either. Maybe how about this? Both. One and one.
It's the best question I've ever been asked.
Thank
Off
you.
the field. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, no, I'm sorry. No, I said take your time. No
Oh,
rush.
you're good. Off the field, I would say like Banana Ball does a great job of this, but just like helping those in need, kind of, because I see it when I drive home from school. I live in a good community and stuff, but like there's always that one person I'm like, how can I help them? Because they're homeless, they don't have a car. Um, so I guess just help people off the field, and then on the field, just like go win a bunch of games and just have fun playing Banana Ball.
Absolutely, man. I love it. Yeah, because I was one of those kids, man. That was a struggle, man. I think that's what helped me get to the other side. But
Exactly.
yeah, that's awesome, man. Definitely. Yeah, that's our priority, man. Especially just to show you that you keep your head down, man. There's a shot. And I'm glad that we have this because now you got guys out here. I'm driving by. I see kids over here at the local park working on, trick shots. I see kids juggling, doing
Yeah.
all kind of things, balls in between the legs. I like it.
Yeah, it's all over like my practice fields too. Like kids are not scared anymore. They won't do it in games, but they're not scared during warm-ups or practice to richer plays.
Said the magic thing, not afraid of failure.
Exactly.
hmm Oh yeah, man. I'll say that in my last one. Which team are you most excited for this season, and which player are you most excited for besides Jackie Bradley? I know that's an easy one.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna be absolutely.
Boom, here we go.
What's up?
What's
Sorry, I
going
don't know
on?
why that other one didn't work.
Oh no, no worries.
Do you want to ask you a question again, please?
Yeah, that last one. Who are you most excited for this season, and what team are you most excited for this season? Minus Jackie Bradley on the person.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna be insane. Um, I guess for player, it might have to be you guys' third baseman, Eli Payton. I
Mhm.
uh I interviewed him and I watched some of his like highlights while I was editing. He looks like a fantastic person and like a dude that can absolutely mash.
Absolutely great guy as well.
Yeah. And then
Oh yeah.
for team, I'd probably say honestly the Bananas because like they had a whole established team for many years and they brought some of those dudes back, but they kind of rebuilt on the pitching staff. So I'm
Oh,
curious how that's gonna look.
yeah, they got a really good staff, man,
Yeah.
especially with lefties.
Yeah,
And
a
I
lot
think
of
that's
lefties.
something that I actually look forward to. We got a lot of right-handed hitters, and the
Yeah.
hitter I'm most excited to see against that lineup is Nico Holsizer.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna be absolutely crazy.
I watched that guy take Spencer Strider yard twice.
Really?
Yes, in high A.
Strider's insane too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Bananas like almost built their pitching staff, which isn't a bad thing, just off the Podiums and Jake School. But like, it's gonna be weird to see them match up against like you guys and the Coconuts.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. Is that all you got for me?
Yeah, man, that's about it here, man. You killed it, brother.
Bro, thank you, and I appreciate that advice on just posting it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I got to take my own advice too.
Yeah, it's not the easiest thing to do, but well, thank you, and you have a great rest of your day.
Oh yeah, man. You too, brother. Let me know when you post this.
I will. Thank you for taking your time out of your day to talk with me. You are awesome.
Absolutely, man. Take it easy, brother.
You too. Thank you.
Hmm